part of racist white culture, right?
Reed, what's next for you? Are you planning to stay close to campus, go back when it finally does reopen? Are you ready for that?
So my all of my stuff is still in the classroom. My iPad, my backpack, all of that. But I been evacuated with some.
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking.
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
Let me finish. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking.
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
Let me finish. I give you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
Here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak. Condemn your son's killer and the culture that caused it.
Hey, Jeff.
That's the problem. You've been submitted.
Hold on, hey, Jeff.
You've been submitted.
I'll handle it from here.
You've been submitted, sir.
You're not gonna make
If
us
we
back
were all,
down.
if we were all of your nature,
Guys, listen.
You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking.
that's called white guilt.
Americans, this is a disruptor. And
I'm not disrupting anything. You're free to proceed with your production.
you
Continue your production.
Your presence.
I'm not doing anything
celebrating
wrong.
a murder.
I'm not doing anything
Your presence
wrong.
is celebrating a murder.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why would you come like this as a joke?
Carmelo Anthony, one of the greatest scorers of his generation. We all know this.
Come on, that's so low. That's lower than the lowest filth I've ever seen. Can you please ask God to enter your heart right now? I know my man Jesus, and he wants to know you. Jesus Christ can save you right now. You can be delivered from the demonic energy that is pervading your heart. Just lift your hand up, say, God, forgive me of my sin.
Forgive me my sin.
Jesus Christ, enter my heart.
Jesus Christ, enter my heart.
And I will take this jersey off right now, Lord.
And I will celebrate the 3-time gold medalist,
I will take this jersey
Carmelo
off
Anthony.
right now in the name of Jesus. I will take this jersey off right now in the name of Jesus.
You're not a prophet. You're not a prophet. You're not a god. You are not
Carmelo
a god.
Anthony for murdering Austin Metcalf and
We got a super chat donation.
and demand upon the judge to revoke his bail. Do you want that murder in your neighborhood? Do you want that man plunging a knife into one of your people?
I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. I'm from New York. I like Carmelo Anthony.
Nah, don't play stupid.
I don't get it.
Don't play stupid, bro.
What am I doing?
You're playing stupid, bro.
Yeah, you are. You know what you're doing.
I like Melo.
Yo, get this guy out of here.
Entertainer, bro. You're good at playing stupid, huh?
Birch. That's the
You're good at playing stupid.
Yeah, you know, the guy looks pretty young. You know, I get it. He's immature. He's a young guy, a young kid. I make jokes about death every now and then. When I saw a woman die right in front of me, I realized this shit ain't nothing. I'm not sitting here telling jokes about. Not They've been put down, they've been treated like trash just because they're white. And there's so many people say, oh, it's not true, it's not true. It is true. I see it day after day, month after month, year after year, and I'm tired of the anti-white racism. I'm tired of the anti-white hate. I'm tired of the anti-white violence. I will stand on top of a damn bus and scream that we are going to end this shit right now. That's my brother Philip Anderson. Philip Anderson is a January 6th patriot and my white friends. Where they've been put down, they've been treated like trash just because they're white. And there's so many people say, oh, it's not true, it's not true. It is true. I see it day after day, month after month, year after year, and I'm...
No, let it talk.
racist. Tell me I'm wrong. You're not getting your ass whooped, bro. Tell me I'm wrong. Black.
Back to blue, 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 back to blue. Fucking pigs! Defend you. Who are you? We don't pay.
You could have called him before that. You could have called him. I've been reaching out. I'm one of the biggest figures in America. Nobody's ever. I've given you your message. I've given you your message, and here's the response. Family members, everybody I could find. I've given you your message, and here's the response. You're not giving my message. You're giving your message. What he said. What's your issue with the event? What did he say? He said that you, as a father, should be on the bus with him, delivering the message he's delivering. Unfortunately, he's not a father, and the gentleman with him is not a father. Maybe they don't understand what loss is. But at the end of the day, I've given your message. I do understand what loss is. I want family members. Let me have 1 minute of my message to Jeff Metcalf. Call him. Okay, this is bullshit, bro. He's on the phone right now. This is bullshit. This is not a good faith discussion. You're not going to talk to him, bro. Hold on. So, Jeff, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Jake?
Hey, Jeff, it's Jake Lang here. Jeff, first of all, my entire heart rests in your hands. I would be in my position, not even as somebody that knew your son, but somebody that shares the same understanding. I grew up as a 17-year-old young white man too, and I grew up in fear of my life around black people because they were killing and robbing people around me all the time. And I don't understand, as I was a father, you could sit idly by and not condemn the culture that killed your son. There is an epidemic problem in this country, and your voice could be one of the loudest voices in this country, but you've chosen to recoil out of fear and continue the suppression. Why will you not stand with me and with the rest of the people? We're not calling for racial divide. We're not calling for hatred. We're saying 350,000 attacks on white people by black people a year in this country is wrong. Why can't you stand that and say with that? Maybe you can. Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest a beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it go.
Of my son. Let me finish. I gave you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
Here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak. Condemn your son's killer and the culture that caused it.
Hey, Jeff.
That's the problem.
You've been
submitted.
You've been submitted. I'll handle it from here.
You've been submitted.
No hate, no fear. Immigrant,
What the fuck? Oh, you're so big. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
We don't have the numbers.
He didn't do anything. He's finished. What did he do? He came in. He's under. You hurt?
I'm not doing anything.
You have pepper spray? Nothing else.
You okay? Are you hurt?
I'm good.
Wish you would have done that, man. I was super cool with you guys. Sit up.
I know the fuck you're not talking right now.
What's up, pocket, my man?
And maybe my crackers.
Oh, man, we squished your crackers.
No, you're fine.
Man, why'd you do that?
I accidentally stepped on
Man, it didn't feel like an accident. You about tripped me.
Apologies.
All right, kick your leg up, okay? No, put it onto your butt.
Oh.
We're going to stand you up, okay?
All right.
1, 2, 3, up. And my camera went down somewhere.
He's got it. Grab it, everybody.
Yeah, I have a monitor there. I have my key fob in the other pocket. And then I have.
Boy, no, there's fucking no one here. Over there.
Right here. Salted crab. Just keep it. Thank you. You're good.
You said you're with.
I'll take a stuff.
Hey, y'all tell Matt to call my family. I'm sorry.
What's up? Oh, yeah.
I'll take your phone out. Okay.
Can you give it to somebody?
I'll just stay back a little bit, okay?
I don't
Thank
know.
you.
I guess I
Don't mind if you record or whatever.
I haven't been arrested in.
Yeah, I would.
Do you have any other weapons or anything?
Maybe you can. Would you be willing to stand by me in a press conference or in an individual interview and talk about this issue that is larger than Austin at this point? God rest the beautiful young man's soul that would have been one of our strongest voices if he was still alive today.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the fucking problem, my friend. You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any fucking...
That's called white guilt.
No, let it talk.
My son, let me finish. I give you your time. You take my son's face off your website. I am not associated with you.
You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
You are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak. Condemn your son's killer and the culture that caused it.
Hey, Jeff.
That's the problem. You've been submitted.
Hold on, hey, Jeff.
You've been submitted.
I'll handle it from here.
You've been submitted, sir.
You're not gonna make
If we were
not that many, right? So it's not a big deal. But what's a really big deal is the white people on social media are making this a race thing, making this a race war, talking about, oh, justice for Austin McCaff, justice this, justice that. But if you say white lives matter, if white lives matter, why didn't you show up? Why didn't you protest for Austin McCaff? If you really care about the kid, then go protest for him. No one's stopping you from protesting him. The only one that's stopping you from protesting him is you. And I'm tired some of you guys are using Austin McCaff, using that boy's name for clicks and views, defending him for views. We know you don't care about Austin McCaff. We know you're just using him to make money, get views, and clapped. We know that. If you truly care about this little boy, that innocent, wonderful boy, you would have showed up. But no, you didn't. And you still haven't made a single one protest for him yet. And the thing is, us black folks, if one of us lose our lives by another race, by the police, it will be 500. Bunch of black people showing up protesting at least. Most black people show they care about their people. And most of them don't just make videos just to diss people or just talk about it, pretend they care for clicks most of the time. Prove to the world that you care about this boy. Go show up. Go support him and his father if you truly care about him. But we know y'all don't. Y'all just want to use an excuse to be racist to black people. You just want to use excuses to race bait. And you want to use situations as an excuse to be against us. And I'm not on Carmelo's side. I'm not on nobody's side until I get the full facts yet. I've seen a lot of racial slurs on the internet. I've been seeing it all over the place. Over this situation. I'm tired of people posting justice for Austin McCaff. But y'all didn't even show up. Y'all couldn't even get 100 people there, man. Make it make sense. Where's the piece of Austin McCaff? If you have not donated any money to this family, if you have never showed up to protest, if you didn't protest one time, shut up. Stop using that boy for clicks and engagement. And y'all all pretend y'all care, but y'all don't.
Snapping him. Ain't up for blood, right? Snapping him.
I've been carrying him.
All right. Hey, are you fucking stupid, dude? Really? Are you that fucking retarded to go in the middle over there? Hey, don't break that fist open and shove it up your ass. Take that black line shit, shove it up your ass. You're gonna get your ass beat, dumbass! You're gonna get your head cracked! Bye-bye now! Push him up! Get him out of there! Get out of here! Hey, don't touch him, bro! Don't touch him! Back on the sidewalk. Let them see, free boy.
I hear that, but hey, look, it's our job to keep everybody safe. All right. In order for us to do that, we need to keep everybody.
I'm not even joking. He's dead.
Where they've been put down, they've been treated like
jaws on the floor, Jake Lang sneaking.
Hail Christ! This is our land! This is our land! This is America! This is the This is what true community looks like. We're not here to engage our trolls. We've already won this war. They're not here to impress us as a group because they've obviously chickened out. But there are people here. They're still here. They're still trying to get us. They're here to be distractions and disruptors. We're going to stay focused on the goal here, which is community, unity, and loving each other.
In this video, just facts. Hello, my fam. Perez Hilton here, the queen of all media, the original influencer, with some very interesting statistics to share with you all. We are now almost towards May, but last month, international travel in the United States was down 12% in March versus March of 2024. That is the most significant drop in international travel to the U.S. since the beginning of the pandemic back in 2020. 12% is the average, but in some countries, the travel from abroad to the U.S. is much steeper. International visits from the UK in March 2025 down 14% from March 2024. 15% less travelers from South Korea, 25% less from Spain, 28% less from Germany, 33% less from Colombia. And this list does not include international travel from Mexico or Canada. Flight reservations from Canada to the U.S. are down a reported 70% compared to last year during the same period. And not just by air, Canadians, because we share a border, also come to the U.S. by car. The number of Canadians visiting the U.S. by car has fallen by nearly 32%. The U.S. government's International Trade Administration had previously predicted surging tourism in 2025, but that's not going to happen. Summer is coming and tourists are going elsewhere. And this aversion to coming to the United States, many interpret as a result of Donald Trump and his actions. And those policies and his sentiments